What's up, everybody? I'm Sniggenhoff, and we are back once again playing EU4 as Italy in MNT 2.0. In the last episode, I believe we finished up our wars down here in southern Italy against the Papal State and Naples, and now we've got all sorts of stuff we can do. First of all, I should probably lower my army maintenance down, and I should probably mothball my forts. That button. I do have a national decision available, which is settle the question of Rome. So, I'm going to push this button. Aragon gets the independence of the Vatican. See what that leads to here in just a second. We are still ahead of time on technologies. Not all that surprising. I have a little bit of unrest with the Friulians. And also, I should probably march these guys down here to Abruzzo so that I can start coring it. And I believe that's all we need to really worry about right now. Where's this army at? Up here taking attrition. Why don't we stop doing that? Aragon has insulted us. Get the unrest down to 0, but nothing else. Settle the question of Rome. Castile, the independence of the Vatican happens. Sure. I'll keep hitting the buttons. You know I like pushing buttons. The obstinacy of the Pope. Talks with the Pope and broken down. Despite the position he is in, he seems unwilling to face facts. He refuses to acknowledge our de facto ownership of Rome and insists on the inviolability of the Papal States, refusing to bargain with devils. We can afford to be patient or have him executed. Have him executed. It's more fun. Hashtag execute the Pope. As soon as that started coming out of my mouth, I'm like, that's probably not the best thing to say. That could probably be taken way out of context, but whatever. Who cares about silly things like context? You want military access. You want military access. You want military access. Settle the question of Rome again. Keep doing it until it is settled. The obstinacy of the Pope. Alright, we'll try we can afford to be patient this time. Why not? Discovery of Hafar. It's the return of Hafar, really. Wait until I can make that into a core. There we go. Do it again. Sailors rally to the army. Certainly fine with that. Figwig and Guara. Obstinacy of the Pope. We'll be patient again. Why not? I'm a patient man. You're not doing anything. Do I have claims? I have one claim. Down here. I've got a claim over here, but that's against France, and I don't really feel like fighting France. I bet you I could fight France. I just don't really feel like it. Let's build up a spy network here. Concordat with the Vatican. Although it was a rich and powerful city in its own right, Rome was also a holy city to pious Catholics. As the personal fief of the Pope, it guaranteed neutrality, on paper at least. Without a state of his own, however, the Pope was a virtual prisoner in the Vatican, and Italy was the villain of Christendom. A new Pope has offered us a compromise, however. He will recognize us as the rightful rulers of Rome if we allow the Vatican to become an independent state within ruled by the Pope. Sign away the Vatican to the Pope. We lose 10% taxes in Rome. And we lose 5 prestige. Or there can be no compromise. Yeah, no compromise. Come at me, bro. I do not give a crap. I will fight you. Turn on the smoke machine. I have quite a bit of money. Is there anything fun in Firenze I can build? Civil Art Academy? No, I don't have enough money for that. Are you kidding? 7K for a city's law court. Yeah, I really don't have enough money for really anything there, at least. Come on. Let me do it. I push the button. Truce with Castile has ended. And no real missions that I want. Have him executed. I don't think it's actually executing him. I wonder if just the signing away the Vatican's the only real way to end it. I don't want to lose the taxes. Those are my taxes. I worked hard for those taxes. I didn't really work hard for those taxes. Can we... core yet, please? News from the colonies. Maize will be produced in Bequery. Greater noble loyalty improves. That is great. Is there anything I can get from you right now that I really want? No manpower. Which is probably the thing I'd want most. Get 9k manpower from them. Alright, sign away the Vatican again, or there can be no compromise. If I'm just going to keep running around and around here, I'm going to stop at some point. But I do want to see if there's any other options before I just give away 10% of the taxes for the rest of the game in a pretty decent province. It's not great, but it's not the worst. Let me core, please. Let me core. $16 ducats off of Italian Haiti. Who are you building up with? Target allies. Why don't you target subjects for a little bit? Smallpox hits the natives. Hooray! I've gotten the same thing 3 times in a row. Alright. Sign it away. Should settle the issue. Religious status quo. And so the Empire is back to being Catholic. Iron Crown up for grabs. I'm already wearing the Iron Crown. Not wearing an Imperial Crown. Corrupt taxmen. Yeah, we'll lose the 40 admin. Cologne, Trier, and Trent have all insulted us. May I core, please? Still martial law. This is the largest regional city. Which is interesting. West African spiritualist. Go for it. Be my guest. But our service just tests. Tie your napkin around your neck, Shelly, and we provide the rest. Truce with Genoa has ended, although they have nothing that I would really want. Still think I don't want to control the free word, although this only gets me 50 support for casual literacy in one spot. Buttons. So, it would affect Lombardia, which already has it. It would affect Pavia, which already has it. It would affect Novara, which already has it. Valutna, That may be the one that doesn't have it. Yeah. And Bergam, which I believe already has it as well. Yeah, let's censor it up. Unhappiness amongst the artisans. I can lose 600 ducats. Dang it, lost a stab. I was really hoping that wasn't going to happen. Proclamate an edict of tolerance. Lose tolerance of the true faith. Gain tolerance of heretics. Lose missionary strength versus heretics, and I lose 100 admin. I don't want to lose all that tolerance of the true faith. I think we're good for now. I think we'll just continue to chill. Let me core this! Please. Also... let me embrace this! Please! Although I'm getting closer. But still, it's like 2,300 ducats. That's a lot of ducats! Does not have unrest. No, it's still just martial law. New consul in Italian Haiti. Give them an admin guy, I guess. Not entirely sure what they need, but seems like the best option? I don't know. Still no. Should probably take these leaders off these armies. Although that leader was probably helping me not take as much attrition, but I've got plenty of manpower. Can we get martial law ended there, please? National Writer produces Renaissance masterpiece. I'll take the 10 prestige that I don't really even need. And I didn't really realize it until after I hit the button. Yeah. It's all cool. Great Cathedral. Extra colonial and trade range. Yeah, we need 10 cities for this. Which there are exactly 10 cities in this. 34% of province trade power, and we control 5.7. Sweets. Should also probably go to war with Venice at some point. News from the colonies. Fish will not be produced in that place. They're allied with the Knights, so we could pretty easily take those two provinces off of them. Maybe even Crete, too. Is there 2 provinces here in Crete? It looks like it. What is taking so long? Okay, we've got it here, but we still have a ton of unrest. Okay. Bump that all the way up for a second. And let the month tick over. Ooh, not enough. Not enough. We're fully reinforced. We don't need any maintenance. Create an army for our nation, which is gonna be so expensive. Need to get these cores finished. Ming has a civil war. And Ming is so big. What's all this? Is this how big the cities are here? Holy crap! 168 rural population? This place is huge! okay, so it's 1 for every 10,000, right? So this is like over 1 million rule population, almost 2 million rule population. Is that how populated like China was back in those days? Man, there's a lot of people out here in Asia. Which is still the same thing today. I once saw a graphic, and I'm sure you've seen it as well. But it's like a circle around like, what is it? It's like this part of the world right here. And it's like just that. It's like more people live inside of this circle than outside of it. There's a lot of people in China and Asia in general. How close are we to getting it in any of these provinces? 50% there. 50, 17. Just seeing if there's anywhere close. 77, just to save myself a little bit of ducats. Gonna lose 66 military. Nope, no room for generals. Although I could kick this guy out. Yeah, I think I made the right choice there. Still too much though. Looks like we're taking that Miltech. And I could even take the next one if I wanted to. 16 years early. So we're still just waiting on meritocracy, huh? And the closest even is here. Need to like come in as far, like just colonize as far this way as I possibly can. Building in the Renaissance style. And also taking that should jump me up. Oh, didn't jump me up too far in terms of great power status. It is just myself, France, and the Turks in the great powers of the world conversation. Aragon currently has disputed succession. What happens if you die? An Aragonese noble at the moment. Who am I even rivaled to? France and the Ottomans. Seems perfectly fine. I want to get a claim here as soon as I can, but I need 50. William Wallace killed 50 men. 50. Still 6 years ahead of time on both of those, and I am Tech 32. Two admin techs away from getting my next idea group, which is probably going to be admin, so that I can get expansion and global empire. Gifted Reformed Christian. Bring him in, man. The more, the merrier. How are we doing in terms of religious leanings? Like, a lot of this land I've captured down here is Catholic. And up here. It's hard to convert stuff in this mod. About halfway here. And I kind of want to subsidize these guys. My spy network strength is 50. Oh, you're not underneath Aragon anymore. You're just guaranteed by them. Interesting. That is a development. If I do say so myself. Come back from there then. I need to watch out for Aragon going to war, because if they do, they get stuck in a war. Maybe I can just hop on Naples without even them coming to their aid. Even if they do come to their aid, I can just wipe them out. Especially since they're only allied and not personally unioned. Yeah. That seems dope. Fez, Hofstad, and the Netherlands would like some condottieri. How big is the Netherlands? Just this? This is the Netherlands. Looks like this is the Netherlands. They really need Brabant to just join in. Is all of Scotland owned by Norway now? Yes, it is. Is Norway independent? Yes, it is. I would assume Sweden's and Sweden is not. Look at this, guys. Norway got independent before Sweden did. That's amazing. Well, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode right there. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Tell me the last time you saw this happen. Independent Norway and a still personal union Sweden. I mean, granted, different mods and things of that nature, but still, pretty amazing in my opinion. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.